So the UCF Knights offense will have first crack at this one. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and what style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
Pulls and throws out the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Huskies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Making side adjustments here. Going right to work up top. Takes the easy completion. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
That's caught. It's Rousseau. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Yeah, just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. The throw. Finds his big tight end. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. On the move. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Washington. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benjamin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Benjamin. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Knights moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Locklear. Makes the catch, it's Jenkins. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll try the right side. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks up the first down. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off-play action on first down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Lots of running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're setting up the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw again. Quarterback moving. Touchdown, Huskies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point,
turning it on. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to go in tempo.
Bringing the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Snatches it on the right. It's a seam wide open. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Handoff to the single running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Richardson. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
3rd down coming up.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And the field goal unit is on the field.
On the field goal.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Are forced to settle for the field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 14 to Wake Forest. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Not exactly the ideal situation offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Oh, it's a phony punt. They're going to run it with the up man. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake.
Man, the fake punt. The idea of the fake punt is so great. I'm going to catch you off guard, get a free first down. When it goes south, everybody's ticked off. Why did you do it? What a stupid play call. So if you just called it, sorry, but that's what I have to say.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Defense not showing press coverage. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Fitted in the window for the score. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
This time on target. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Flipping through the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback, and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. It's Benjamin. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Knights will punt this one away.
Washington.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Orlando. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports Studios at the Bounce House.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Locklear. He's got it.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Off play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Go back on the attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Fine, it's Valentine.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going to run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got him 1st and goal.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Benjamin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Here's the handoff. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on 1st down from the 30. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
They'll go to the ground. Got some room in to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Looking for the 2-point try.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that creep.
The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. Coming out with it, it's Clark. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just...
breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And the Huskies are in the hurry-up. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UCF 16.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Using his legs, it's Benjamin. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Finds his man. It's Richardson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. Fires toward the end zone. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, UCF. PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 10 over Utah. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Finds the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Gives it on the option. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And he hadn't had a big day on the ground, but that was a carry they needed for this offense. They needed to extend this drive. Nice job on third down, executing, running the football. Now they got to go a little bit faster, get down this field and get a score on the board.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Handoff from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. He might want another play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the air, it's Locklear. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, and those quarterbacks have the opportunity with those RPOs. They can quickly give it to the running back and make it a run, and he pulls it. I'm not sure it's the right decision, or maybe he just didn't get his feet set and everything went well, but obviously that play didn't work real well.
Wants to keep it in the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that time, the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn. Oh, he's got some space.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Still looking, on the move. He's going to take off. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Nice job by the D, playing the pass first. QB scrambles. It's the 4th quarter. I got to save time. I got to save possessions. What do I do to end the run? Now I push the quarterback out of bounds. He goes out of bounds. Thank you. I didn't even have to waste a timeout. Nice job by the D.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Got room to work. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
to this, the championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Return starts from inside the 5. Huskies offense making their way on the field today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. football is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Tries the right with a good throw. He makes the catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. They'll go with the ground game there. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic. Make a couple adjustments and get ready next time they get the ball.
Some space. It's Peoples. Tackle made after a nice nick-up on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Throwing off play action. This time it's complete.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that, man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Direct snap to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Third down now after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's got the first down and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Huskies' offense is on the move now. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. BYU has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
BYU 3, Washington 0.
They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They call the draw play here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Huskies will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the ground. It's Peoples. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here's the second down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field.